Hey guys, I'm Sam. Today what we're going to learn is how to use programming to use our programming to make our robot move. I have a pre-built robot here. And after you got your robot, you can use the USB cord to connect the brick to our motor. Yes, look at me fumble with my chubby little hands. Okay, we want to connect it to the PC port of our EV3 brick and the USB cord port of our computer. After we've connected it, let's open the Mindstorms software and go to Open Recent because that's where our latest and greatest programs are. And if we don't have anything that was opened, we will click Open Project. As you can see, it's loading. Because why not? What you see here is what we had last time, my first sensor. Now what we're going to make is a new one called my first drive. My first drive, because that's what we're doing today. We're driving, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, all caps, because that's the way we roll here. Okay, now what we're trying to learn is how to move our motors. So now we got our move steering, which is a combination of two of our motors of our choice. This is the direction right here. This is the motor power or speed. And the third little block with the number in it is the number of rotations we want it to rotate. Essentially, when the motor goes one full circle, that is a rotation. Right now, let's do 55 with no direction because we're just going to the basics today, as well as one rotation. The second one, let's do another move steering block, but this time, let's do negative 50. As you can see, the arrow has turned backwards because of the nature of the negative, which means it's going backwards. Positive is forward, negative is backwards. It's also one rotation, so it will be the same amount of distance rotated with the motors. Lastly, let's move our little arrow to the opposite side, which is negative 100. This is the distance, or this is actually the direction of what we want. Let's make it a little bit slower to 35, and as well as one rotation. We don't want it running too far. This is just a demonstration. You guys can play around with these little blocks, as you can see, and eventually we'll learn more blocks. Make sure your little motors are connected to B and C on the brick, as well as the programming. As you can see, the top right of the little blocks in the programming actually have two letters, and make sure you choose the correct motors for this. Look at our cool little race car. And now we've completed our program. Okay, let's look at this one more time. This one is the wheels turning one circle. This is two, we changed it a bit. And the last one is one circle, one rotation. This is going forward because this is the direction, as you can see in the arrow. We are turning left with the negative 100. And finally, because the power is negative, that means it will rotate backwards from the original. And now we can see that it's going to go backwards. Now let's go to my first program and then scroll down to my first drive. And let's watch this. It's going to be a little fast. Ooh. As you can see, We have successfully completed our program. And let's do it again. Press it once. And you can see it goes forward, turns left, and then goes backwards, just according to our program. Now, we have completed our program. Thanks for watching, everyone. And the iconic little screen. And thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to Sunroom or Sam's Little Classroom.